Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'm going to be making some rum and raisin ice cream. So here I have a cup and a half of raisins that I chopped, and I'm going to go ahead and put them to soak in some rum. And I chopped them just to make sure they absorb as much of the rum flavor as possible. So the dark rum is also going to give it a nice color. I'm going to add about a half cup of the rum, and I'm going to cover and leave to soak overnight. Now, if you're from the Caribbean, you know this flavor ice cream had many of our family and friends in a chokehold. This is just a traditional flavor for islanders. So here I have my whipping cream that I will be using, and this carton has 2 cups of whipping cream. I will be using all of that. And I have my condensed milk that I will be using. So I will be using 1 can plus a half cup. If you want it less sweet, you can add less of the condensed milk. I will also be using a little bit of the allspice for flavor. So here I have my rum-soaked raisins that I left to soak overnight. I'm going to go ahead and pour the excess rum off. That's the leftover that wasn't absorbed, and I'm just going to set it aside because I'm going to need to add a little bit to my mixture. Apart from adding sweetness, the condensed milk will prevent the ice cream from freezing into a block of ice. So I'm also going to go ahead and add my rum to the mixture, a 1/4 cup, and I'm adding the allspice 1/8 teaspoon, and I'm adding vanilla 1 teaspoon. And I'm going to mix to combine everything together. Now guys, this is already smelling so good. And I know you might be tempted to add more rum to your mixture, but rum doesn't freeze at the temperatures our refrigerators are today, so you don't want your ice cream to be too soft. Because we soak our raisins, the rum will also prevent the raisins from freezing. I'm going to be adding the raisins now and mix to combine. When you bite into these raisins, the flavor that you will get will definitely make your taste buds happy. We're done with our mixture, so now we're going to go to the next step, which is very important, and that is whipping our cream. So I'm going to whip on high speed for about 5 minutes until I get to stiff peaks. If you whip for too long, it's going to turn into butter. So this texture right here is really good. I'm just going to add a cup of the cream to my mixture that I didn't set aside, just to lighten up the condensed milk a little bit. And we're going to fold this in and try not to mix too vigorously because we want to maintain as much aeration in the cream as possible. So if you have any lumps, you can always smear it against the side of the bowl. And guys, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet done so. I really do appreciate y'all. I did have some lumps, so I'm just squishing them on the surface of the bowl. Now that this is all combined, I'm going to go ahead and pour the condensed milk mixture into the cream. Then I'm going to fold to combine until it is lump free and smooth. Remember not to mix too vigorously because we want to maintain as much aeration as possible. It gives us a more creamier and more smooth ice cream. So just fold gently. So this is ready. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my container, and you can use any container that can actually go in the freezer. So you can use a ceramic container, you can use stainless steel like I'm using, or you can use plastic. I'm going to cover this and I'm going to freeze this for approximately 12 hours. So 12 hours have passed and it's time for the big reveal. So I did have some plastic wrap just to make sure it's really secure because the cover did feel a little bit loose. So if you don't have any cover for your container, you can always use plastic wrap to cover it and secure it. Just to look how creamy this looks, guys. It looks delicious. You can scoop this like you would regular ice cream and it tastes great. It tasted delicious and I'm not even gonna lie. It tasted way better than store-bought ice cream and the rum flavor was chef's kiss. It was definitely there. Just to note, guys, if you don't have a mixer, you can always use a blender to do your cream. And for a non-alcoholic version, you can always use rum essence. But let me know if you will be trying this. And thank you so much for watching as usual. And I will see you in the next video.